God says, "My child, listen to me now with all your heart." This is not merely a message, it is a divine alarm, a final plea from the heavens. April 9th is going to be your last chance. This date, this day, carries a significance you cannot yet fathom. It has been set apart in the spiritual realm as a moment of reckoning, a fork in the road, a farewell to what was, and an entry into what could be. If you ignore this call, if you brush aside this warning, you may look back on this day with regret you cannot undo. So hear me, I have orchestrated events, lined up signs, and placed them right in front of you so you would have no excuse to remain unaware. You have been wrestling with an unease in your spirit, moments where you sense that something critical is looming, but you cannot name it. You have felt the heaviness pressing on your heart late into the night, the subtle shifts in conversations, the changes in the way certain people talk about you or avoid talking about you. That is no coincidence. It is my spirit stirring you, trying to prepare you for a day that holds weight in the heavenly realm, a day that might be your last chance to take the step you have been hesitating to take. The farewell date is near. It is not the end of your life, my child, but it is the end of a chapter, the end of an old way of living, the end of illusions that have kept you bound. You have been stuck in cycles, spiritual, emotional, financial cycles, that you could have broken free from a long time ago if only you had fully trusted my guidance. I have sent my angels to protect you, to fight battles on your behalf, to whisper truth when you were on the verge of believing lies. But I cannot choose for you. I cannot force you to walk the path of destiny I have carved out. That is where your free will lies. April 9th is not just a date on a calendar, it is the culmination of prayers, the convergence of events in the unseen realm. In these final days leading up to it, watch closely. You will see small confirmations manifest in unexpected ways, a conversation here, a slip of the tongue there, a dream that shakes you awake with clarity. Do not dismiss these confirmations. Each one is my way of urging you forward, my way of showing you that what you feel in your spirit is real, that the crossroads is already before you. There is a person in your life, someone whose actions have weighed heavily on your heart. This is someone you have cared for, or at least believed you should trust. But my child, their intentions have not been pure. Their words do not match their heart, their promises do not line up with reality. They have woven stories to keep you in confusion, tethered to illusions. They have played roles you did not suspect. And now, their time of operating in secrecy is coming to an end. I, the Lord, am exposing this woman who has worked to undermine you behind the scenes. She has spoken ill of you, manipulated people's opinions, sought to turn hearts against you, even though outwardly she may have smiled and offered pleasantries. I have been patient, allowing time for her to repent, but she has persisted in her deception. Now, my child, her words and plans will be uncovered for all to see. But this is not simply about punishing her, this is about freeing you. You have felt the chaos, the betrayals, the heartbreak that seemed to crop up over and over again. That chaos was not random. It was influenced by hidden forces, triggered by those who set themselves against you, knowingly or unknowingly aligning with darkness. Because you carry a calling, you carry a destiny that threatens the plans of the enemy, you have been targeted in ways you never saw coming. This woman's role, whether major or minor, has contributed to the storms you have faced. But her influence is being stripped away now because I am stepping in. But I need you to do your part. I need you to open your eyes, to see the signs, to accept the truth I am revealing, even if it hurts. The illusions that were once comfortable must be shattered so that you can step into the greater plans I have for you. You cannot move forward if you keep clinging to false relationships, false hope, false stability. The storms you've endured were never meant to destroy you, they were meant to break the illusions and push you closer to me. April 9th is the farewell date, the day you say goodbye to the old patterns, the old attachments, the old misguided loyalties. It is the day you take a stand and declare that you are no longer tolerating deception and negativity in your life, the day you set boundaries, the day you remove the access that those who harm you once had. If you choose to let this day pass without making the necessary changes, you may find yourself stuck in a cycle that you will later regret. This is the pivotal moment, the one chance for you to choose freedom over complacency, truth over comforting lies, growth over stagnation. I see how your heart aches. You have prayed, you have asked for confirmation, you have asked for signs. Now, I am giving them to you. Do not skip this message. Do not push aside the gnawing feeling in your gut that something is off. That is my spirit warning you, insisting that you wake up, that you look around and see who is truly for you and who is secretly working against you. Archangel Michael has been at war for your sake, blocking attacks you never even knew about, intercepting negativity that would have crashed over you like a tidal wave if not for my intervention. But Archangel Michael also can't override your choices. If you insist on remaining in a place that no longer serves your destiny, no one can force you out of it. That is why I am sounding this alarm so urgently. You have a choice, my child. A crossroads is before you, and I cannot emphasize enough how vital it is for you to step in the direction I am pointing. There is heartbreak in letting go, in confronting reality, in saying goodbye to the illusions you once embraced. But there is also liberation. The heartbreak you may experience is like the pain of surgery, necessary to remove a spiritual infection that has been poisoning your life. If you keep avoiding the truth, the infection will spread, and the heartbreak will be far worse down the line. Yet if you face it now, with courage and faith in me, you will find that heartbreak can be a stepping stone to unimaginable joy and freedom. Trust me in this process. I know what is best for you. I see beyond the horizon, beyond what your eyes can perceive. I see the better relationships, the genuine support, the purposeful opportunities waiting on the other side of your obedience. But you must be willing to let go of the old. You must be willing to walk away from what no longer nurtures your soul. This woman who has been exposed, who has woven herself into your circle with cunning, does not deserve continued access to your heart and your life. She has proven that her intentions are not pure, that her counsel is not trustworthy, that her presence is detrimental to your peace. And so, my child, you stand on the brink of a farewell. It may be farewell to illusions, farewell to friendships that were never real, farewell to complacency, farewell to a version of yourself that was tethered to places and people that hindered your growth. April 9th is that day. Mark it. Remember it. Let it be the day you decide once and for all to break free. In these final days leading up to it, pay attention to every nudge, every inclination of your heart, every piece of news that arrives. Pay attention to the subtle ways I might be confirming my message, through strangers, through random signs, through dreams. And when the day arrives, do not hesitate. Act on the truth I have revealed. If you must cut off communication, do so. If you must close doors that remain open out of obligation or guilt, close them. If you must speak words of truth, speak them with love but with firmness. Yes, there will be pushback. The enemy hates to see you align with your destiny. The enemy hates to see you choose truth over lies, growth over stagnation, clarity over confusion. He will whisper that you are making a mistake, that you are being too rash, that you will regret losing these old ties. But you must silence that whisper with my promises. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will walk on the water of uncertainty without sinking. I do not say these things to scare you but to equip you. Fear has no place in this journey if your heart is anchored in me. I have not given you a spirit of fear but of power, love, and a sound mind. This is the moment to use that power, that love, that clarity of mind to step boldly into the future I have written for you. The illusions and manipulations that once held you down will wither away under the light of my revelation. The heartbreak you fear will not destroy you. The regrets you imagine will not define your future. The leaps of faith you take now will become the testimonies you share tomorrow, testimonies of how I guided you out of darkness and into a place of greater wholeness. This is not the end of your story, this is the turning of a page, an exodus from bondage into a land of promise. Be mindful of the woman who stands exposed in the revelations unfolding. Her grip on your life is loosening, and she knows it. She might resort to desperate tactics, lies, emotional blackmail, half-truths meant to keep you second-guessing. Stand firm. None of these tactics can prevail if you keep your heart rooted in my truth. Let her illusions crumble. Let her watchers see that no matter how she tries to manipulate the narrative, I, the Lord, am in control. If heartbreak must come, let it come, for heartbreak can be the soil from which the greatest blessings grow if watered by faith and the tears of sincere devotion. But I promise you, I never allow heartbreak without a purpose. The purpose here is to refine you, to separate you from those who never belonged in your journey, to strengthen your character for the path that lies ahead. And so, my child, as this date, April 9th, approaches, remember that I have orchestrated this moment. Heaven is watching. The angels stand ready. Your tears have not gone unnoticed, your prayers have not gone unanswered, and your faith will not be in vain. This is a time to gather your courage, to let go of the fear of the unknown, and to trust that my plan for you is good, that my love for you is unending, that my power in you is unstoppable. Open yourself fully to the message. Do not skip. Let every part of this warning sink into your heart so that you may act with bold conviction when the time comes. The illusions are falling, the final attempts of the enemy to keep you entangled are rising, and the choice is yours: walk in truth, or remain in a web of lies. Choose truth, my child. Choose the destiny I have laid before you. Choose to stand up, break free, and never look back. I will never leave you nor forsake you. My angels and I will be with you through the heartbreak, the confusion, and the newness of the next season. If you lean on me, your regrets will transform into lessons, your heartbreak into healing, your fear into faith. Let the final illusions be shattered. Let the real you emerge from the ashes of doubt, strong and radiant, ready to embrace the blessings that await on the other side of obedience. Therefore, be watchful, be ready. April 9th is not just another day. It's your last chance to step away from illusions and accept the truth, to close the door on the manipulations that have plagued you, to say farewell to what once was and greet what is yet to come. May you find the courage to walk in the fullness of the destiny I have prepared. May you sense my presence in every step, my peace in every breath, and my love guiding you through every difficult choice that leads to the freedom your soul has long desired. I am with you, now and always. The spiritual realm has already begun to shift. Everything you have been waiting for, everything I have promised you, everything that has seemed delayed, blocked, or unreachable, is now moving into divine motion. But I must tell you plainly and without hesitation, April 9th is going to be your last chance. Heaven has set the date. The doors are being prepared to open, and what you do in these next moments, these next days, will determine what follows. Do not scroll past this. Do not silence your spirit. Do not pretend you didn't hear me. This is your warning. This is your final alert. This is your final chance to align. I have sent you signs in the night. I have whispered during your sleep. I have made your heart restless for a reason. And now the window is closing. The farewell date is approaching. April 9th will mark a shift you won't be able to reverse. You've asked me for clarity. You've cried for release. You've prayed for answers, begged for peace, and I have heard you. I've held every tear. I've counted every moment of silence where you felt ignored. But I was not ignoring you. I was preparing the breakthrough that required divine timing. And now, the time has come. But you must act. Do not ignore what I'm showing you. There is someone around you, someone who has played their role in secret, someone who has influenced decisions and whispered behind closed doors, who must be removed. This woman has been cloaked in false light. She has spoken as though she carries wisdom, but her counsel has been confusion. She has pretended to support you, but she has placed seeds of doubt in places of hope. She knows that April 9th is coming. She can feel the shift, and she is panicking. Her actions are not accidental. Her presence in your life is not innocent. And now, I am exposing her. Not to punish, but to free. You cannot walk into your April 9th breakthrough still chained to the voice of someone I never sent. She has entangled herself in your story. She has spoken over decisions that were not hers to make. And if you do not open your eyes now, her influence will keep you bound far past the moment I created for your release. This is not a metaphor. This is a divine countdown. April 9th is not just a day on a calendar, it is the moment of divine parting. It is your Red Sea. Either you step across, or you stay behind. And if you miss this moment, it may take years to see another like it again. Your destiny has been knocking. It has been tapping your soul in the quiet moments, showing up in dreams, burning in the background of every delay. That is me. That is my spirit calling you forward. But every time you hesitate, every time you doubt, every time you allow others to speak louder than my voice, you delay what is already yours. I do not want you to miss this. That is why this message has reached you now. You are not reading this by accident. This is the timing of heaven intersecting with your moment on earth. You still have time, but it is short. There are blessings waiting for you on the other side of April 9th. The kind of breakthrough that will make everything that came before make sense. Finances are realigning. Doors are opening. Relationships are being healed. But you cannot bring old bondage into this new place. You cannot bring double-mindedness into destiny. You must choose now. Your farewell date is set. What do I mean? I mean this: on April 9th, I will begin to remove what you refuse to release. If you do not walk away from what I've told you to leave, I will begin to close it for you. You will see people exit. You will watch relationships crumble. You will experience the sudden endings of connections that you thought were meant to last. But do not cry. Do not mourn. It will not be death, it will be deliverance. Your delay has cost you too much already. Every time you went back to what I told you to walk away from, you gave the enemy ground in your mind. You opened the door for confusion. But I am shutting it now. I am sealing what is no longer yours. And you must move forward. The ones who left you, let them go. The ones who refuse to see you, stop trying to make them understand. The woman who smiled in your face but was breaking your spirit behind your back, her name is already being exposed. I will not allow my chosen to be bound by false peace. I will not allow my anointed ones to live beneath their calling. You are more than what they made you believe. You are stronger than what they assumed. And now, I will show them who you truly are. But it begins with obedience. It begins with surrender. It begins with trust. You've asked me for confirmation. Here it is. This is your sign. You have 3 choices right now. Obey. Delay. Miss it. There is no fourth. If you obey, you will walk into everything I have prepared. If you delay, you will face unnecessary hardship. If you ignore this, you will miss a moment you may never get back. I am not threatening you, I am telling you the truth. Because I love you too much to let you sleep through your season. You have lingered at this mountain long enough. The farewell is coming. April 9th will separate what has held you back from what will lift you up. Pay attention to the days before that date. Strange things will begin to happen. People will say things they didn't mean to reveal. Secrets will slip out. Phone calls will come at unexpected times. Opportunities will feel like tests. And they are. I am showing you the truth in everything now. You will see who belongs in your future and who was only sent to distract you. The woman being exposed is already losing ground. Her voice no longer has the same effect. Her influence is fading. The lies she once spread are being reversed. I am defending your name behind closed doors. But you must do your part. Do not reattach yourself to what I have broken. Do not explain yourself to those who never cared. Walk away with grace. Release them in love. I will handle the rest. The future I have for you is not just good, it is greater than you imagined. The doors I am opening will blow your mind. The people I am aligning you with will heal parts of you that were broken for years. The wealth I am releasing will break the chains of lack. The love I'm sending will feel like home. But you will only access it through obedience. The final warning has come. Archangel Michael has spoken. Heaven is watching. The farewell date is real. Don't try to skip this. Open it now. Receive this word. Prepare your heart. Say your goodbyes. April 9th is your final chance. Don't waste it. I am your God. I will never leave you. I will walk with you through every fire. I will cover you as you let go. And I will celebrate with you when you cross into the promise. You are not losing. You are being launched. You are not breaking. You are being rebuilt. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. Now rise. Watch how I turn it all around. April 9th is not the end. It is the beginning. But only if you listen. Only if you trust. Only if you obey. The countdown is almost over. Let the final chapter of bondage close. Let the first chapter of promise begin. I have spoken. Let it be done.